Day 96. I filled her up this morning. In this dialogue, Carlos is concerned about needing gas for their trip, but Jenna reassures him by saying, I filled her up this morning. Carlos asks for clarification on the phrase, and Jenna explains that she filled the car's gas tank to the top earlier that day. They confirm they're prepared for the trip and proceed to discuss the journey ahead. Here comes the dialogue. We have a long drive ahead. Should we stop for gas before we hit the road?
No need. I filled her up this morning.
Filled her up? What do you mean?
It means I put gas in the car until the tank was full.
Ah, I understand now. So, we're all set for the trip?
Yes, we have a full tank. It should last us the entire journey.
Great thinking. How much did the gas cost?
Gas prices have gone up, but it was around $50 to fill the tank.
That's not too bad, considering how far we're going.
I agree. It's always better to start a long trip with a full tank.
Absolutely. Thanks for taking care of it.
No problem. Let's enjoy the drive and the scenery.
Day 97, can you gift wrap it? In this dialogue, Olivia chooses a necklace as a gift and asks the store clerk, can you gift wrap it? The clerk asks for clarification on the expression, and Olivia explains that she wants the necklace wrapped as a gift. The clerk then offers additional options for the wrapping and informs Olivia that the service is complimentary. Here comes the dialogue.
This necklace is perfect for my sister's birthday. I'll take it. Can you gift wrap it?
Of course, but what does can you gift wrap it mean?
It means, can you wrap the necklace in special paper so it looks like a gift?
Absolutely, we can do that. Would you like a bow or ribbon on it?
Yes, a ribbon would be lovely. Do you have different colors?
We have red, blue, gold, and silver. Which one would you prefer?
Gold would be perfect. How much extra does the wrapping cost?
Our gift wrapping is complimentary with any purchase.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. It will just take a few minutes.
No problem. I appreciate your help.
My pleasure. I hope your sister loves the necklace. Day 98. First come, first served. In this dialogue, Nora suggests going early to the concert due to the first come, first served seating policy. Eric asks for the meaning of the expression, and Nora explains that seats are allocated based on arrival time. They plan to arrive early to secure good seats. Here comes the dialogue.
Let's head to the concert early. It's first come, first served seating.
First come, first served? What does that mean?
It means that the seats are given to the people who arrive first. There are no assigned seats.
Oh, I see. So the earlier we get there, the better seats we can get?
Exactly. If we arrive late, we might end up at the back.
Then let's aim to be there when the doors open.
That's what I was thinking. The doors open at 6 p.m.
How early do you think we should be there?
If we're there by 5 p.m., we should be among the first in line.
All right. That gives us plenty of time to find great spots.
Yes, and it's worth it for this band. They're amazing live.
I can't wait. Let's do it. Day 99. Are you in line? In this dialogue, Jake asks Mia, are you in line to determine if she is waiting to order at the coffee shop? Mia asks for clarification on the phrase, and Jake explains it. They proceed to discuss the coffee shop's offerings and the queue situation. Here comes the dialogue. This coffee shop is packed. Are you in line?
Are you in line? What does that mean?
It means, are you waiting in the queue to order?
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm just waiting for a friend.
Got it. Sometimes it's hard to tell who's in line.
True. The line starts over there by the menu board.
Thanks for letting me know. It looks pretty long.
Yeah, but it usually moves fast in this cafe.
That's good to hear. What's their best coffee?
Their caramel latte is really popular.
Sounds delicious. I'll give that a try.
Enjoy your coffee. Hope your friend arrives soon.
Day 100. We should cut back on our spending. In this dialogue, Sam suggests to Lily that they should cut back on our spending. Lily asks for clarification on the expression, and Sam explains it means to reduce their expenditure. They then brainstorm ways to reduce costs and agree to monitor their budgeting efforts. Here comes the dialogue. I was looking at our expenses, and I think we should cut back on our spending.
Cut back on our spending? What does that mean?
It means we should try to spend less money than we currently are.
That makes sense. Where do you think we can start?
Maybe we can eat out less and cook more at home.
That's a good idea. Eating out does add up.
Also, we could look for cheaper options for our phone plans.
Definitely. And maybe limit our online shopping?
Yes, that's another area where we can save.
It's going to be a challenge, but it's worth it to save money.
Absolutely. Let's try to stick to a budget for the next few months.
Agreed. We can review our progress at the end of each month.
20th week Collocations and shopping dialogue. I've been looking at this book for weeks now. I'll take it. Can you gift wrap it?
Of course, we offer complimentary gift wrapping. I'll have it ready in just a moment.
Great. It's a present for my sister's birthday.
That's a thoughtful gift. Speaking of which, I filled her up this morning.
Filled her up? You mean the car?
Yes, the prices are through the roof, but I didn't want us to run out of gas.
Good thinking. With the gas prices these days, we should cut back on our spending.
Definitely. We've been spending a lot lately.
Speaking of spending, there's a sale at the electronics store. First come, first served.
First come, first served, huh? That means we should go early if we want to catch the best deals.
Exactly. Are you interested in checking it out?
I am. But we should cut back on our spending, remember?
Right, maybe just a quick look. We don't have to buy anything.
Here's your gift-wrapped book. Are you in line to pay?
Are you in line? Oh no, we're together. He's paying.
Thanks, Lena. Always quick to point that out.
Just keeping us on track with our budget.
Speaking of budgets, I filled her up this morning as well. Took advantage of the early bird discount.
You filled her up too? We're going to have a surplus of gas at this rate.
Well, it was cheaper. First come, first served after all.
True. But now, let's focus on not spending where it isn't necessary.
Agreed. Although for your sister's birthday dinner, no expense should be spared.
Within reason. We should cut back on our spending, but we can still have a nice celebration for her.
Definitely. I'll take it upon myself to bake the cake. No need to order an expensive one.
Are you sure? Can you gift wrap that too?
Very funny. No gift wrapping, but I promise it'll taste great.
I'm looking forward to it. And about the electronics sale, let's just window shop.
Window shop it is. First come, first served on the window spots.
Good plan. And we'll start cutting back on our spending starting now.
Exactly. Right after your sister's birthday. Day 101. What's the date today? In this dialogue, Olivia asks, "What's the date today?" to keep track of a submission deadline. Max clarifies her question and provides her with the information. They then discuss the purpose of her inquiry and her passion for photography. Here comes the dialogue.
I need to submit this form by the end of the week. What's the date today?
What's the date today? Are you asking what day it is?
Yes, exactly. I need to know today's date to calculate the deadline.
It's March 15th today.
Great. So I have 3 more days to submit it.
That's right. What's the form for?
It's for a photography competition I want to enter.
Sounds exciting. What kind of photos are you submitting?
Landscape photos I took on my recent trip to the mountains.
Those should be impressive. I remember you have a great eye for photography.
Thanks, Max. I'm really hoping to win this time.
With your skills, you have a good chance. Best of luck. Day 102, what day is today? In this dialogue, Ava asks, "What day is today?" to recall the day of the week. Ethan helps her by confirming that it is Thursday. They discuss why she needed to know the day, and Ava realizes it's related to her dentist appointment. Here comes the dialogue.
I'm feeling a bit disoriented this morning. What day is today?
What day is today? Do you mean the day of the week?
Yes, exactly. I can't seem to remember.
Today is Thursday.
Thursday already? This week has flown by.
It sure has. Do you have something specific planned for today?
Yes, I have a dentist appointment. I almost forgot.
That explains why you wanted to know the day.
I usually keep better track, but I've been so busy.
It happens to the best of us. What time is your appointment?
It's at 3 p.m. I should set a reminder now.
Good idea. Hope your appointment goes smoothly. Day 103. I gave the helper tips on how to make more tips. In this dialogue, Emily explains to Ryan that she gave the new server advice on how to earn more tips, which Ryan initially finds confusing. Emily clarifies that she shared strategies for providing excellent customer service, leading to potentially higher tips from customers. Ryan appreciates the advice Emily has given and acknowledges her mentorship. Here comes the dialogue. How was your first day training the new server at the restaurant?
It went well. I gave the helper tips on how to make more tips.
Wait, you gave tips on tips? What does that mean?
I shared advice with her on how to earn more tips from customers.
Ah, I see now. So, what kind of advice did you give?
I told her to always be friendly, attentive, and make sure the customers feel welcome.
That sounds like great advice. Anything else?
Yes, I also emphasized the importance of remembering regular customers and their preferences.
That makes sense. Personal touches can go a long way.
Exactly. It's all about creating a positive dining experience.
She's lucky to have you as a mentor. How did she take your advice?
She was really grateful and eager to apply these tips.
Day 104. Don't call anyone names. In this dialogue, Sophie recalls Lucas's advice to don't call anyone names during a disagreement with Alex. Lucas asks for clarification on the phrase, and Sophie explains that it means avoiding disrespectful or insulting language. They then discuss the importance of respectful communication and conflict resolution. Here comes the dialogue. I heard you and Alex had a disagreement in class today.
Yeah, it got a bit heated, but I remembered what you said.
That's good, but what does don't call anyone names mean?
It means not to use bad or insulting words to describe someone.
Exactly. It's important to stay respectful, even when you're upset.
I tried my best. We just disagreed on the project ideas.
Disagreements happen. How did you handle it?
We talked it out and listened to each other's points of view.
That's a mature way to deal with conflict.
I realized understanding each other was better than arguing.
I'm proud of you. It's great that you could resolve it peacefully.
Thanks, Lucas. I'm learning to communicate better.
Day 105. No more cover-ups. In this dialogue, Jenna and Marco discuss the new management policy in their company. Jenna asks for clarification on the phrase, no more cover-ups. Marco explains it signifies a commitment to transparency and honesty, moving away from past practices of withholding information. They discuss the importance of this change and the measures being put in place to uphold it. Here comes the dialogue. Did you hear about the changes in our company's management?
Yes, I did. The new policy is no more cover-ups. But what exactly does that mean?
It means they won't hide or disguise the truth anymore, especially in company matters.
Ah, so they're focusing on being more transparent and honest?
Exactly. There were issues in the past with information not being fully disclosed.
I remember. Some of the reports seemed misleading.
Right. The new policy is meant to address that.
It's about time. Transparency is crucial for trust.
'21st week. Collocations in business dialogue.
What's the date today? I need to mark the deadline for our project.
It's the 15th. And what day is today? Isn't it Wednesday?
Right. Wednesday the 15th. Thanks. I need to get this report done by Friday.
Speaking of which, I gave the helper tips on how to make more tips at his new job.
That was nice of you. Sharing advice is always helpful.
Absolutely, I told him. Customer service is key and always be polite.
Good advice. It's important not to call anyone names, even if the customer is being difficult.
Don't call anyone names? Absolutely, it's never professional.
I agree. On a different note, did you hear about the scandal in the news?
Yeah, no more cover-ups, they said. Everything is out in the open now.
No more cover-ups? It's about time for some transparency.
Transparency is crucial. Anyway, what's the date of our team outing?
It's next Saturday, the 24th. But what day is today, to be exact?
Today is Wednesday, so the outing is in 10 days.
Right. I need to prepare the activities. I also gave the intern some tips on how to organize events.
You're always so helpful. Did you include not to call anyone names if there's a disagreement?
Of course, it's basic etiquette.
Speaking of basic etiquette, how about the incident at the meeting yesterday?
With the manager? Yes, that was unfortunate. No more cover-ups for his behavior now.
It's good that the company is taking a stand. What's the date for the follow-up meeting?
What's the date today? Add a week, and that's when we'll reconvene.
Got it. What day is today again? I need to make sure I don't double book myself.
It's Wednesday, Ethan. You might want to start using a calendar.
I might need to. By the way, I gave the new barista tips on how to make more tips. She seemed grateful.
How generous of you. Sharing knowledge is always beneficial.
It is. Well, I won't call you names, but you're a calendar whiz.
Ha! Very funny. Just trying to keep on top of things. No more cover-ups about my love for planning.
That's evident. And as today is Wednesday, I'll remember our outing is not this Saturday, but the next.
Exactly. Now, let's get back to work and make sure there are no cover-ups in our report.
Agreed. Transparency from here on out. Day 106, can you come down a little? In this dialogue, Liam finds an antique vase he likes but feels the price is too high, using the phrase, can you come down a little, to negotiate. The seller asks for clarification on the term, can you come down a little? And Liam explains he's asking for a lower price. They negotiate and agree on a price that's acceptable to both. Here comes the dialogue. This antique vase is beautiful. How much are you asking for it?
It's $150. It's a rare piece from the early 1900s.
Too steep. Can you come down a little?
Can you come down a little? What do you mean?
It means the price is too high for me. Can you lower it a bit?
I see. How about $130?
That's still a bit more than I was hoping to spend.
What price were you thinking of?
Would you consider $100?
Let's meet in the middle at $115. How does that sound?
That sounds fair. I'll take it for $115.
Great. I'm glad we could reach an agreement.
Day 107. This car is a gas guzzler. In this dialogue, Tyler is considering purchasing an SUV, and Mia warns him that this car is a gas guzzler. Tyler asks for clarification, and Mia explains that it means the car consumes a lot of fuel and isn't efficient. They discuss the importance of considering fuel efficiency in addition to the car's size. Here comes the dialogue. I'm thinking about buying that SUV. What do you think?
It looks nice, but keep in mind, this car is a gas guzzler.
Gas guzzler? What does that mean?
It means the car uses a lot of fuel and isn't very efficient.
Oh, I didn't consider that. Is it really that bad?
Yes, these larger cars tend to consume more gas, which can be costly.
That's a good point. I was focusing more on the space it offers.
Space is important, but so is fuel efficiency, especially with rising gas prices.
True. Maybe I should look at some more fuel-efficient options.
That might be a better choice in the long run.
Thanks for the advice. I'll do some more research.
Anytime. It's important to consider all aspects before making such a big purchase.
Day 108. What day does Christmas fall on this year? In this dialogue, Sarah is making plans for Christmas and asks Alex, what day does Christmas fall on this year? To find out which day of the week it is. Alex clarifies the question and confirms that Christmas is on a Friday. They discuss Sarah's plans for the holiday and Alex offers help with the preparations. Here comes the dialogue.
I'm starting to plan for the holiday season. What day does Christmas fall on this year?
What do you mean by what day does Christmas fall on?
I'm asking which day of the week Christmas is this year.
Oh, I see. Let me check my calendar. It's on a Friday.
A Friday. That's perfect for a long weekend celebration.
Exactly. Are you planning something special?
Yes, I'm thinking of hosting a family get-together.
That sounds lovely. Will you be preparing a traditional meal?
Definitely. I'm planning a big dinner with all the trimmings.
Sounds delicious. Do you need any help with the preparations?
I might take you up on that offer. Thanks, Alex.
No problem. I look forward to it. Day 109. Both of us bring home the bacon. In this dialogue, Kevin asks Lisa who contributes to her family's income, using the phrase, bring home the bacon. Lisa asks for clarification on the expression, and Kevin explains it means earning money for the family. They discuss the benefits and challenges of both partners working. Here comes the dialogue. So, who is the main breadwinner in your family? Both of you bring the bacon?
What does bring home the bacon mean?
It's an expression that means to earn money for the family.
That's right. My husband and I both work to support our household.
That's great. It must be nice to share that responsibility.
It is. It helps us maintain a good balance in our lives.
Do you find it challenging to manage work and family?
Sometimes, but we try to support each other as much as we can.
That sounds like a good partnership.
Definitely. It's all about teamwork and understanding.
Absolutely. Sharing responsibilities is key in any relationship.
Yes, and it helps that we both contribute to our family's needs.
Day 110. Welcome on board. In this dialogue, Michael introduces Julia as a new team member, using the phrase, welcome on board. Julia asks for clarification, and Michael explains it's a way of welcoming someone to a team. They then discuss the initial steps for Julia to integrate into the team and express their mutual enthusiasm. Here comes the dialogue. As the team leader, I want to introduce our new member, Julia. Welcome on board.
Thank you, Michael. But what does welcome on board mean?
It's a friendly way of welcoming someone to a team or group.
I appreciate the warm welcome. What will be my first task?
First, we'll have you shadow Sarah to understand our workflow.
I'm looking forward to showing you the ropes, Julia.
That sounds great. I'm eager to learn and contribute.
We're excited to have you. Everyone here is very supportive.
I can already tell. This seems like a great work environment.
We try to maintain a collaborative and friendly atmosphere.
I'm happy to be part of the team and can't wait to get started.
We're glad to have you. Let's make some great progress together.
22nd week collocations in business dialogue. I was looking at the price of the new SUV, but it's too steep. Can you come down a little?
Too steep? Can you come down a little? You sound like you're at a market bargaining for a better price.
That's exactly how I feel at the dealership. They need to be more flexible on the price.
Well, negotiating is key, especially since that model is a gas guzzler.
This car is a gas guzzler, you're right. It's not the best choice with current fuel prices.
It's not just the purchase price to consider, but the ongoing costs, too.
I agree. Switching topics. What day does Christmas fall on this year?
Let me check. Oh, it's on a Sunday.
That's perfect for a long weekend celebration.
Definitely. It will be nice since both of us bring home the bacon. We deserve a break.
Both of us bring home the bacon, indeed. It's been a busy year.
Absolutely. By the way, have you met the new team member?
Not yet. Is he starting today?
Yes, and I'm supposed to mentor him. Welcome on board, right?
Welcome on board, indeed. It's always good to have fresh perspectives.
I hope he doesn't find the workload too steep.
Can you come down a little on the workload for his sake?
I'll try, but you know how it is at year-end.
True. Just avoid giving him tasks that are gas guzzlers.
Gas guzzlers? You mean tasks that take up too much time for little return?
Exactly. We need to be efficient.
Speaking of efficiency, what day does the fiscal year end again?
It falls on the 31st of December, so we need to finalize all accounts before then.
Right. That's the same day as New Year's Eve.
Yes, but since we both bring home the bacon, we can't drop the ball.
Definitely not. But after that, we'll have a well-deserved break.
Agreed. And when the new guy comes in, I'll make sure to say, welcome on board.
That would be great. A friendly workplace is a productive one.
I couldn't agree more. Let's make sure his transition isn't too steep.
Absolutely. We should ease him into the role.
Let's do that. A smooth start is better for everyone.